So, cleanliness will be a theme in this Bible study. Now, I had initially just planned on joining another site and doing Bible studies there, but I think that I'm going to do some studies on cleanliness because of what happened on Facebook and just kind of trying to hold Facebook accountable for uncleanliness. And so, what better way than to um, come over to YouTube and say, hey, people on YouTube, Facebook isn't clean. And then if YouTube's not clean, hey, Facebook people, YouTube's not clean. Or going on different platforms and properly accusing one and the other of doing something wrong. I don't take sides. I just like what's clean. Um, so I have a group called Take Down Porn on Facebook, and um, it's going somewhere, and it's just the beginning of it. And I'm like, hey, Facebook, this person, she goes by Tara Mizu. I think it's Mizu. I'll make sure that that's right in my next video. She's posting herself nasty. And they're like, we don't see anything wrong about this. And it's gross, and I'll talk more about what it is. They know better. Next time, maybe tomorrow. And I'm like, And God's like, just go on YouTube and talk about it. Now she is on here too. So that I'm going to go to Facebook and talk about it. And I'm going to keep going back and forth between wherever God says for me to go. Not like a ping pong ball, but just until people realize, hey, this is not godly. You know, you don't have pornography online. You don't. And if you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed by the amount of pornography, well, maybe you're getting older and you're tired of seeing like bodies in your face, and you're like, well, everybody gets older, you know, and you don't need to, the Bible says to flee youthful lusts. You don't need to be surrounded by people sticking their bodies everywhere, whether it's young body, old body, just inappropriately everywhere. You don't need that. Satan's here to make you feel unclean. Satan's here to say it's okay to not have modest apparel on. Just walk around. Everybody is showing their breasts. See, it's beautiful. No, it's just like it's just not clean. It's kind of repulsive to see breasts in my face. I'm a woman. I don't. If you wear a proper dress, if it has a tiny bit on the top, I'm not gonna be like, hey, look at you. You make me think you're gross. Like, but if you're, I went to a party thing the other day, and this woman basically had like almost her in, like if she just jumped, her nipple would pop out. Don't do that. It's like, ugh. Like, come on. What are you're trying to say that you've got the biggest breasts in the world? We don't care. Like, cover that up because it's just, it's unclean. And so next time I'm going to talk about this person and deal with this person, and God said to deal with this person like 5 times before the rapture. And I'm like, okay, if that's the number, 5 times before I'm raptured, that's what I'm going to do on Facebook and YouTube only. So be prepared for God's return and cleanliness. And all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and we are justified freely by His grace. You can live a clean life. You don't have to be dragged down into the mud, and you don't need to show off your body. It exists under clothes.